Today on the channel, we're going to be taking a look at the McFarlane Toys Gold Label Batman and Batmobile. If Saturday morning cartoons fueled your imagination as a kid and powers your action figure collecting now as an adult, then you're in the right place. Thanks for stopping by, and welcome to Saturday Morning Toy Collector. And if you like my content, please consider subscribing. Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be taking a look at this awesome Batmobile. Now this is the second release of this vehicle. This is the gold label version that comes with the 89 Batman and the 89 Batmobile in a new finish with a new paint job. Taking a look at the back of the package here, you can see everything that you get. You can see it says it fits most 7-inch figures, but it barely fits the one that comes with it. But that's a different story. On each side, it just says Batman and Batmobile. McFarlane Toys has that nice 89 Batman logo. Out of the package, this is what you get. You get the Batman, the wings that go on the back of the Batmobile, the Batmobile itself. Now, we're not going to do like an in-depth review of this because we've already done that before. If you haven't had a chance to check out the first release of this Batmobile, you can do so right here. Here's a closer look at that Batman figure looking incredible. This is the exact same one that's coming in the six-pack movie six-pack if you've got that pre-ordered, except for I think the paint on the gold paint on the symbols are a little bit different, and you can see that the whole draw to this version of the Batmobile is that it's got that nice matte paint finish on it. It's got the same functionality as the first one. You hit the button on the front, you can pull forward the canopy. You can see inside all the little silver gauges, the steering wheel, which is not movable, the seat, and that's about it for the interior. Flipping around here on the back, if you've got the first release, then you know what's going on with this one. It's the same kind of design, only the paint finish and some paint apps are different. Mainly these rims are silver with the silver Batman logo on them, as opposed to being all black and gold on the first release. And speaking of the first release, here it is, a comparison of the first one. You can see how it's this very toy looking plastic, very shiny, whereas this one's more movie accurate and more matte finish. The other difference is these rims are all black with the gold Batman logo hubcap, whereas the new ones are all silver with that silver Batman hubcap, more movie accurate, and I think it looks really nice. I'm actually going to be moving my my first release on along to another home and let somebody else get some enjoyment out of it now that I have this, to me, the better release. The front turbine looks identical. The headlights on the front look the same. It's just a separate piece of plastic. The backs are identical. I can't find any kind of differences here in the red plastic for the lights, the exhaust, or the jet engine. It all, to me, looks the same. Same color, same everything. Parts, pieces look identical. I think the only difference is the hubcaps and the matte finish across the entire vehicle. I feel bad for everybody who customized their first one now that this one's coming out. The interiors are exactly the same. All the same gauges and dials are all painted the same, just, you know, kind of silvery metallic color. So they're all looking identical here. And then really what it comes down to, this Batman is completely different. This is a 100% all brand new sculpt. Nothing is the same here, as it should be, because, you know, the first release Batman that we got was from The Flash. It was Michael Keaton's new upgraded suit for the Flash movie. You can see I did go ahead and paint my belt gold. And I'll probably be moving this figure along as well because I really don't need it now that I have this new Batman. But to me, other than the matte finish on the Batmobile, this Batman may be worth the price of admission all by itself. This thing just looks glorious. The cowl looks great. The ears, the head sculpt. I love that Bat logo. I love that the cowl sits closer to his shoulders. The only difference between this and the movie version six-pack that's coming out is the like I said, is the gold bat symbol. On the other one in the movie pack, I think it's going to be like more of a yellow. But you can see this. He's got the padding on the boots. Just flip up the cape, show you the back of it here. I mean, this is a 100% all brand new sculpt, no reuse from that first Keaton Batman. I love the soft goods cape. I mean, they are just completely different figures, and this 89 Batman is probably one of the best Batmans that McFarlane Toys has ever produced. And you can just see like the suits are like no parts, not the thighs, not the biceps, nothing is reuse. I just wanted to punch in a little bit closer here on that face sculpt. You can see the eyes are nice and painted. It looks really cool. The lips. I mean, to me, this I can see Michael Keaton in this. I would say this is one of the better face sculpts. And man, that bat symbol is just absolute perfection. Looking great on there. Looks really good, and I really dig this this Batman. It makes me really excited for that 6-pack that's getting ready to come out, because that whole 6-pack is going to be amazing. But like I said, we're probably going to just take a closer look here at the articulation. So the head can look up that far, which is really good when he's gauging how to use his grapple gun. You got some nice tilt on the head. The arms can go all the way out and hit that T-pose, no problem. The arms do have a butterfly joint in them, which looks really neat. They can go all the way around. He does have that upper bicep swivel. He does have pinned joints, but it is double jointed, so you can go all the way up. He has a hinge, a horizontal hinge and swivel at the wrist. He does have that upper diaphragm joint, that lower twist at the waist, which is really neat. The legs can go out to the side all the way with a little help from your hands there. He can kick all the way forward, and he can go back pretty good ways, which is really nice. You do have those pinned double jointed knees. His leg can go back that far, which is really good for posing. He does have a little bit of a rotation at the top of the thigh. No upper boot cut or anything like that going on. He does have a nice hinge, swivel, and pivot at the foot. And those little rubber pieces on top of the boots do not get in the way of articulation at all. He does have toe articulation, which is also nice. Unnecessary, but nice. And I really do like the soft goods cape. And I've already got a wired custom cape coming from OT Customs, and we'll do an upgrade once that arrives in house. So man, this figure just looks incredible. Just looks so good. Now you can get this guy in the Batmobile, no problem, but just like with the first release, you do have to make sure that you get those ears tucked in under the canopy. They have to go all the way down and clear this little bar right here for this to actually go all the way back and close. So it's just like the first release. If you got the first one, you know what to expect here. But that's a closer look at this set, and it just does look incredible. I absolutely love it, and like I said, I'm going to be moving my old one along to a new home because I really just don't need it. But thank you guys so much for tuning in and watching. I super appreciate it. Thanks for all the new comments, likes, subscribes. You guys are amazing, and you're keeping this community alive, and I really appreciate it. Please continue to check us out over at Instagram /Saturday Morning Toy Collector. I am your Saturday Morning Toy Collector. I'm your host, Mark, and remember, I will see you in the toy aisles.